We are back, and before anything, thank you very much to Mary Pauline Salon Express in Visayas Avenue. Mary Pauline Salon Express, Visayas Avenue branch, for making us look half decent. Thank you especially to Jenny and Jeff. We have a few questions, either texted in or by way of Facebook to Professor Edmond. Start with you. This one is from Alan. Alan from Makati. Okay. Don't you think we should be ready for anything? Why is it being downplayed? So there's a conspiracy theory angle to that, I guess.
Yun naman ang lagi, no? Lagi.
Even on the internet, it's not an uncommon view.
Bakit itatago kung may danger? Yun ang ano naman eh. Una-una,
I think yung fear sinasabi nila, bakit nagkakasabay daw? Baka marami pa.
Hindi naman. Nagkataon lang na, actually yun nga, yung sabi ko nga kanina, it happened on the right time, on the right place. So, marami naman nangyari. Number one nga, technology. We have all the technologies that can capture yung mga ganitong nangyayari sa paligid natin. So, ordinary CCTV cameras can capture this, so we can record this. But it happened before, so hindi natin pwedeng i-deny na nangyayari na yan noon pa. Ang maganda lang kasi ngayon, in technology, we have the technologies, we can capture this right now.
Yeah. A lot of CCTVs got the explosion over Russia. No? In fact, we have some of the video, and maybe we can play that while we are answering the question of Sam. Sam from Parañaque. Prof, what precautions can we undertake without being too much? Yun siguro ibig sabihin, don't go overboard naman. Pero we're seeing the
video, yung flash na nakita nyo doon, yung pinakamaliwanag na flash, yun yung explosion niya.
Kuha lang yan ng mga tao. I think mga
cell
video lang yan.
No? So it happened on a daytime, early morning. So yung itong meteor na to, meteoroid na to. So this meteor,
dumilim.
So once na nasunog siya sa atmosphere, we call it now a meteor. Pag bumagsak na sa lupa, that's the only time we call it now as a meteorite. So right now, mga bits of pieces ang nakukuha na
nakikita natin. No? Iyan ang produkto ng lahat naka-cellphone. Cellphone video na.
Natin ngayon.
Which is why, tumago sa ceiling nila.
Yeah, yung shockwave kasi yan eh. Una-una, nasa mid-air nga yung explosion. So just like Hiroshima bomb, when the Americans dropped Hiroshima bomb, some people think na umabot siya sa lupa doon. No. It exploded mid-air, more than 300 meters ang taas. So the higher yung explosion na nasa mid-air, mas malakas ang
shockwave, yung tama.
So mas malakas ang impact.
So
that's what happened in Russia.
So our viewer from Parañaque, Sam, is asking what precautions can we undertake? Meron ba? Siguro ganito lang.
When it comes to asteroids or yung ganitong
wala.
Mahirap yan eh. Mahirap sabihin na ang pinaka-precautions na natin, preparations, identify potentially hazardous asteroids. Ang problem kasi, these are very small, so hindi siya ganun kadelikado, kaya hindi sila ganun pinapansin.
Ito, pakita mo itong
Pero ngayon nga, since
ito, pag binagsakan ka nito, parang
kung babagsak sa tao to, patay ng tao.
Okay.
So yun ang problema ngayon. Ngayon, scientists now are having second thoughts na baka kailangan na rin bantayan itong mga several meters wide na mga
You are showing me a fragment from
this one. This one is a fragment of what we call this one was part of the 50 meter diameter nung asteroid na bumangga sa Yucatan in Barringer Crater in Arizona, the famous one in Arizona.
So yan mismo yung space rock.
Ito. So imagine mo nasaan na yung part na 50 meter yung laki nun. So this 50 meter
can I?
Yeah.
Para
50 meter na yun.
It's heavy for its size.
When it hit the surface dun sa Barringer Crater sa desert sa Arizona, it created 20 times nung size niya yung crater. So nag-create siya ng 1.2
so, parang nuclear
kilometer.
Bomb na malaki yun.
Ganun na yun, practically. Dahil sa lakas nga ng kinetic energy niya, yung impact niyan.
Do they produce EMP, yung electromagnetic pulse? Will they knock down your satellite systems?
No, it's different. Wala.
So puwersa lang talaga.
Yeah.
Okay, Jess from Quezon City is asking, or not asking, commenting, no use being paranoid. Wala naman tayo magagawa dyan. So medyo fatalistic si Jess from Quezon City. Ano masasabi mo doon?
Depende kasi kung paano natin titignan to, no? Kung tinitingnan natin yung danger ba na yung potential danger na, for example, asteroids, no? Kung nakikita naman natin malaki to, talagang it's doomsday talaga. Pero sa ngayon, wala naman tayong nakikita na danger.
Okay. Questions for Nino. Okay. Arthur from Navotas is asking, saan store nyo? What's your contact number? O, mukhang mukhang interested sila dun sa mga is that a go bag?
Yes, it is. This is one of our go bags. This is our overboard product, which is actually one of my favorites. It's very small. Anyone can carry it.
How much is it for?
This one runs around 3,000 pesos or less. It depends on the sizes.
And you have everything.
This is, like I said, it's customized to the person's need. So if you need to leave the house for some reason right away, you grab this bag and just go. It's ready, pre-packed. And what it has is, one of the basic things I recommend is having a map of the city. You don't know, I don't know all the streets in the city, so I have a map. I carry a flashlight, maybe a knife if you need to cut something really small.
Can we see that knife? It looks very interesting. Anyway, for Arthur from Navotas, how do they get in touch with you, and where's your store? I understand it's somewhere in Tomas. That looks very interesting.
Yes, this is actually an SC knife. It's
something out of a movie.
Yeah,
and it's nice.
It's actually a survival knife. A lot of training schools in the U.S., that's one of the knives they would recommend for people who are in the jungle and have something very, very small to carry out.
So this bag comes with a whistle?
Yes, you can have whistles. We
So
like to
whistles is
one of the basic.
Yes.
okay. That's new, no?
Yes, actually, because especially an earthquake, if you get trapped under a building, and what happens is you're screaming, you're going to use a lot of your energy up, so whistle's a lot better to have.
So that's better than cell phone.
And it produces the high-pitched sound that is unmistakably man-made.
Yeah.
Okay. June from QC is asking, good AM, how much ang entry-level tactical knife? Is that a tactical knife? Is there such a thing as an entry level? Siguro yung more economically priced.
Oh yes, there is. Yes, there is. You can get a knife that's usually what I tell everyone is when you buy a knife, buy an original knife. Don't buy
not the Chinese
fake.
knockoffs.
The reason why is sometimes they, especially the folders, they will fold on you, and you'll end up cutting yourself, and you actually spend more money going to the hospital fixing yourself than actually, for the cost of the knife. And you can usually start off entry knife. Make sure it's original. Run around 2,000 to 3,000 pesos.
Okay, Rachel from Valenzuela is asking, why should people spend so much money on those expensive toys? Okay, siguro yung baka yung husband o yung anak ni Rachel is into these things, no? So why should people spend so much money or invest so much money?
Actually, you don't have to spend a lot of money on this equipment. It's, like I said, it's up to the individual and on your budget. What I tell people about, especially when it comes to tools, is to spend on the budget on what you can afford. So if you can afford the best, then buy it. But if you can't, it's okay. And you can start off a bug-out budget for less than 500 pesos, actually.
Okay, what's a bug-out?
The bag, something similar like this, a bug-out bag and actually a to-go bag is the same thing when you have to leave. I mean, you don't have to buy brand new or the best equipment. But like I said, you can just go to an ukay and just buy a regular backpack. And then you can go to a grocery store and buy the food that you need and buy go to SM and buy a inexpensive flashlight. But then again, you get what you pay for sometimes. So if you buy something that's inexpensive, I hate to say like China-made, a China-made tool compared to a U.S.-made tool,
it's
more
different.
likely the U.S. tool is going to last longer.
So in the long run, you'll actually be spending more for getting the cheap stuff.
Yes.
Okay. XO knives, basically, some of our viewers are asking how do they get in touch with you, because I understand you're a specialty shop and you don't cater to everyone. So do they have to make appointments or?
Yes, actually, we actually do prefer appointments because we do have a lot of clients, and appointments are better too because some of our clients do get off work late at night. So we actually stay until our clients up to 8, 9, 10, sometimes 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's either making a holster for someone because they need it, and the best way to contact us is actually via Facebook to set up an appointment.
So XO knives.
Yeah, XO Knives Facebook. At Facebook.
Okay. Professor, ano ang ano ang advice mo sa mga viewers natin? Dahil kasi itong prepper mentality na to, of course, we know this is Hollywood-driven to some extent because of the TV shows, no? But there's a point to it. Hindi yung pauso lang because we have known, we've experienced that maybe we're not talking asteroids or end of the world scenarios, pero we're talking about floods, we're talking about earthquakes, which can be equally inconvenient or even deadly depending on where you're standing literally. So ano ang masasabi mo sa kanila?
Actually, itong products na pinapakita nga nila ninyo, this is actually more on personalized things that you need. Everything na kailangan mo pagka mayroong disaster. Pero kung titingnan natin, ang mga government agencies, ang mga LGUs, they all have these preparations naman eh. No, especially for rescues and pagka mayroong mga disasters na nangyayari. Pero ito nga, nakita natin, this is more for personal use talaga. So if you, just like Nino said earlier, if you can afford it, why not? No? It's better be safe than sorry. Kasi mahirap na. Kung nandyan na nangyari yan, doon ka pa na maghahanap.
Hindi ka makakapag-intay na dumating yung kung sino mag-rescue.
Hindi natin masasabi yan.
Yeah, sometimes you can't wait on the government to help you. You have to help yourself.
You have to be self-sufficient. Okay. And on that note, maybe your parting shots, Nino? To the viewers who may be contemplating getting ready for the unforeseen.
Well, the best thing is chance favors the prepared. So just prepare for the worst, and hope for the best. That's the best thing to do with it.
And build up your bag-out bag, siguro.
Yeah, for the home stuff, I recommend everyone to have a 7-day supply of food and water at home. So like 4 liters of water a day at least for drinking, and then extra water for washing dishes or anything else that you need to do, and have, like I said, 7 days worth of food. That's the minimal. And then from there, if you want to, you can always build up more.
Okay, let's top 5 things you have to have at home.
Top 5 things. See, food, water, flashlight, batteries for that, and
Knives.
knives. Anything you can protect your house with.
Maybe a rifle or a shotgun. Professor Edmond, your parting shots.
Accidents do happen, natural calamities do happen, but when it comes to astronomical events like asteroids hitting Earth, this is a big event. So, siguro mas maganda, we take the words of these government agencies na lang. So, hindi pwede itago yan eh. At saka, we better get information from reliable agencies, not like doon sa mga websites na nakita natin kung saan-saan.
Puro doomsday.
Oo.
So basically, they can trust the authorities, you're saying. Dito sa Pilipinas, those who want to be able to check a reliable source, ano yung group nyo or yung agency that you represent?
I'm the former president of the Philippine Astronomical Society. Right now, we are celebrating this week, the National Astronomy Week. So we're giving lectures in different schools right now.
Would you like to invite?
We were in UST yesterday. We gave a lecture there yesterday. And tomorrow, Philippine Astronomical Society will be in Far Eastern University.
Okay. And on that note, we hope today's show gave you some useful and potentially life-changing ideas. On the internet, you can find us at www.practicalbusiness.tv, and please like Practical Business TV on Facebook. Join us again next Thursday at 11 a.m. for another hour of insightful discussions on the world of business here on Practical Business. I'm your host, Miguel Hill. Have a pleasant and safe day.